All right, so welcome back to the channel. I want to do a review on TQQ. I'm going to be trading them tomorrow. We're going to break down support levels, but we're also going to look at the Nsadaq, just the regular 1Q, because this is triple leverage, to figure out where our support levels are going to be. So what I'm going to do is, just looking at this right away, you can actually see, I have the 5-year chart up right now, just so if anybody's wondering. But we're just going to draw some support levels because when I trade them, especially tomorrow, I start to figure out where am I going to take a position on them. And one of their support levels is breaking already, which is right here, which is at $59, because you can see it right here, which was in October 1st. And it's testing that level right now, and there's no buyers in sight. It's just completely selling off. It's down to 56. And I'm going to tell you where I think the actual buy is, because looking at this chart, I see another line of support that I was looking at this the other day and I was thinking, this is where I'm actually going to buy TQQ and hold it. I normally scalp it and I've been making money off them. I've been posting the videos on them, but I'm trying to figure out where can I buy these guys and feel comfortable. And the level honestly is right here, around like $54. But actually, that's not the actual level. Hold on, ignore that, please. Let's go back. Let's bring this up because I don't know why it showed it like that. The actual level that I want to buy them at and hold, I think it's lagging a little bit. Here we go. I just want to hold them right around, I think it's like $46 a share. Here we go. Yep, so $42 to $45 is where I'm going to take my position and actually start trying to swing trade them. Now, obviously, we don't know if it's going to dip this low. Looking at the 5-year chart, already 26 on the RSI. This thing is completely sold off. The Nasdaq has sold off 12%. But even if I just bring this back 2 years, it gives you a better picture. You can actually see what, like, some of my support and resistance lines that you're seeing here. Because right here was a major resistance when it was $41 to $43. And then it sold off below that, and then it started rising up again. It went up as high as 54. That was a resistance level, and that's why I think that 54 to 55 is a support level. But I mean, if you just look at, I believe it's even lower right now in like the 1 day, like it's down to 56.50, right? But it's on a bear trend. So you just got to be careful. Swing trading these things, they could just keep dipping. But when I'm looking for major areas of support, like when I buy to swing trade, I try to buy zones. And the zones are where previous resistance levels were, because that's where your support's going to be if it broke through. So right here was a resistance level, and then right here it broke through. So right here is going to be a support level for TQQ at $42. And you have support right here, but it looks like it's just shedding right through it at the $56 mark. So 54 would be your next mark. Probably 55 realistically. Let's just see the top of this candle. Yeah, like 54.30. So you're not even off by that much, like 2 points. But let's just bring up 1Q really quick because it's going to look exactly the same because it is the same chart. And it's just weird because it's trading at $53, and because they cut TQQ in half where it's trading at 150s, you can kind of see where it's going, and it just makes the chart look a little funky. So just bringing up the 5-year chart, this is the regular Nasdaq because it's not triple leveraged. You want to see where could I buy if I was buying long term, and I've already put about $3,000 in around this area, like 54 to 55. I've been just adding my gains to it that I've made from triple Q that I'm going to hold for long term, so it doesn't matter to me. But you know, if I'm trading for scalping and stuff, I obviously don't want to be buying at these levels and holding because I don't know really where the market's going to go. But when I look at support level here, this is a, sorry, the Fidelity app is so slow when you try to do it like this. Or maybe it's my computer. But the support levels, as you can see, are right here, which is the same spot as triple Q. So right here you can see it because this is resistance, resistance, and now it's turning into a support. So we'll see if it just sheds through this 53 because we're already in correction mode territory from the high of 63, 64 down to 53. I mean, that's huge, like 12% dip. It's gigantic. And then the next support level that I'm going to be looking for, because when I trade triple Q, I trade ONEQ too. Like I look at both of them and I try to figure out where could there be support on this. Because if you're wrong on triple Q, every 1% this moves, triple Q moves every 3%. So you have to be on the money. Otherwise, you just get killed. Now, the market could be green tomorrow and we don't have to worry about any of these support lines, and that'd be fantastic. But who really knows? Another support level here is going to be, well, I'm just trying to, it's a little laggy, so it's going to be give or take. But right here, you can see resistance, resistance. It broke it. And then it pulled back, and this would be another support level right here. So we'll just put that one in there as well, just so people have it and you can see it. Just putting it right there, boom. So our support levels are the 53, which we're already at, and now we're gonna see where it goes from here. We need some news from the Fed or something to pump more money or something to bring this market up. But 53 right there, and then here at 48.5, and then around 46.5 as well. And then if it keeps shutting down after that, then I honestly have no idea, because then that means just I'm going to be buying. If it sheds below the $45, I'm going to be just buying for the long term and just holding it, because to get a 50% discount would just be amazing, because I'm just going to hold it long term anyway. But for day trading, scalping purposes, I like to look at the ONEQ when I'm trading triple Q to try to see what would be a good opportunity. But looking at triple Q, if the Nasdaq completely sells off, this can go all the way down to $10. Just gotta be very careful when you're trading triple Q, and always have your stop losses, because you buy these support levels, you gotta follow a stop loss, because it can just keep going down. But that's where I'm looking right now. The 56, we'll see where it opens up tomorrow, and then you have 54, and then 42, and then it's gonna drop down even below here, down to the $25 to $30 range if it keeps selling off. I know it sounds pretty aggressive, but these things can happen, and you can see it in COVID, March of 2020. This triple Q was trading at $30, which doesn't seem like a lot at the time, but then it sold off to $8. So, I mean, you could literally lose 50% or more of your portfolio. So just be careful, follow stop loss when you're trading this. This is what I mainly trade. I'll be trading this tomorrow, so I'll post how I do. But always follow your support levels. Look for your support, look for your resistance levels, and then go from there. I just want to give a quick update on what I'm looking at and where my targets are going to be and my zones that I'm going to be buying, this is one of the zones that I'm going to buy. And then maybe this will come this week if the market keeps selling off.